This is interesting because I saw the Cheaters Lunchtime Rendezvous yesterday, and I was in my car, and I was just parked in the back of a lot, in back of the car wash on Novi Road. I was actually finishing up a phone call before. I didn't know if the car wash would be too loud or if I would drop the call. So I'm like, all right, let me finish up this call before I go through the car wash. And as I'm sitting there, I watch a car pull up next to another car, and I watch the couple start making out, and they're saying their goodbyes, and then she gets out of her car and gets back in the other car. It was like a drop-off, and she looked a little disheveled, like maybe they had a wrestling match or something. I'm not sure what happened, but they were obviously coming back from a nooner. I think they were meeting on their lunch break or something, and then she got in her car, and then they both drove away.
And where again was this?
This was behind the car wash. So they
fancy.
left
Not very,
left her
not very
car.
romantic.
Yeah, well, I don't know where they went. They left her car and drove off. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they went to a hotel room or something. But then he brought her back, and then they still got a little hot and heavy there while I was sitting there. And then she got back in her car, and they both went their separate
What are you
directions.
watching for, weirdo?
I was already sitting there. I didn't pursue them.
You'd be a good private eye, wouldn't you?
Yeah, they pulled in front of me.
You know what's amazing about that is that you know that's not a married couple because you would say to yourself, okay, married couples just don't have nooners in the middle of the day. It just doesn't happen.
You park all the way in the back behind be the trees by the dumpster. Like they weren't even up front where the closest parking spots were. They were all the way in the back for a reason. They did not want people to see them.
So I guess the question then is, where'd you meet to cheat? If you're somebody that has cheated before or maybe been cheated on, where did they meet to cheat? Did they go to a public parking lot, or did they do it in a place like in this case, the car wash? Did she at least get a car wash?
I was going to say, I want to know if the cars
No.
were clean.
That's the funny part is neither car went through the car wash, so they were just using the parking lot. My friend who's a police officer said there's a public park right up around the corner from the radio station that's a big spot where people meet and they park in the park and get it on in the cars and then leave. So that's a big spot.
So it's not an hourly hotel motel type thing anymore. It's like people are going to random places. Like I would think, in the Detroit area, like we have like Kensington,
Right.
so the park and stuff, like that's a huge area where nobody's going to be able to find you.
Yeah.
Yes, metro parks and stuff like that. I also would think that the other one too is I had a friend of mine that was cheating on his wife, and he would take her out on the lake. So he had a boat, and he would drop his boat.
Wow.
And he would drop it on one of the lakes. I think it was probably like Cass Lake because it was a big lake.
Mm-hmm.
And they would go out on the boat and fool around on there because he knew that his wife couldn't sneak up on him.
Yeah.
That's a
I
commitment.
mean, think about that. That's a big time commitment.
But
I
what
mean,
if like
not
something
marital
happens
commitment,
and you
but-
get stranded, and then you're so busted, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to need you
swim.
to swim back.
Yeah.
I'm out of the studio today, so Katie is a man. Ooh,
Oh,
excuse
God bless
me. Man,
her.
yeah, excuse me. Breakfast just came up. Is man in the controls? Katie, do you have voices guys are all set up? Do you know you fire that thing?
It's setting
Just
up real
fight-
quick.
Okay, yeah. So get ready for that because I'm excited for Kelly's call. We gave an alias Kelly on line number 21. Well, why
And
don't
my
we do
police
this?
officers warning everybody that they know the spots. Like, you're not unique in finding your little hidden corner. They always know, and they get calls once in a while because people think either a crime's being committed or people are in the park with their kids, and there's someone, they see a naked ass pressed against the windshield.
Voices guys, Kelly. Kelly,
Hi,
where'd you
Kelly.
meet to cheat?
Hi, so it was my 19th birthday, and my ex cheated on me with his ex-girlfriend at the club, and they hooked up in the bathroom.
In the bathroom. Oh, so gross. Oh.
I know.
Bathrooms of clubs haven't been washed in forever.
Forever.
And they only do just a quick little wash
Right.
over those things. Not a good place to go to. Although
Yeah.
maybe more romantic than line number 4's. Bobby, hi.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, doing
It's
good.
It's good, Bobby. Bobby, where'd you meet to cheat?
I used to go to Dollar General, that are Lowe's and Walmart, and we'd switch cars and then go to either her place or a hotel room.
Why Dollar General? Explain.
Well, the one that's by my area where I was at or whatever, it had a really long parking lot, so we'd always just park way in the back so you couldn't see the car.
Nothing's more suspicious than seeing those two cars parked all by themselves all the way in the back. Like that's what
Right.
brought my attention to it.
Right.
Is like you're
Well,
purposely
no, that's
being.
where the workers park at. That's where the workers park at, so they would think it was a worker working there.
Oh, okay.
And did you ever get busted?
Nope.
Yeah. Would you ever go into Dollar General afterwards, though, just to get
Actually,
couple
yeah,
things.
I did. There was a couple times where I had to get some stuff.
Birth control.
No, condoms.
Yeah, from the dollars.
condoms? All right. I don't know. Dollar store condoms, are they worthy?
Consumer
I'd be
Report
worried.
says
That's
they're
one.
still good.
It
That's
seemed to
one-
work all right, I guess.
That's one thing that I don't want to spare an expense for. Bass Pro Shop seems to be a popular one. A lot of people put Bass Pro Shop up here.
I'm looking at that. Why? Is it just because the parking lot's so huge?
Yeah.